Okay, so let's see. Let's review food. What are businesses that make their money off of humans' need and want for food? Corey.
Dairy farm.
Dairy farms. Excellent. What is a major dairy farm that is our local Vermont company?
Horseman farm.
Good, good. What's one of the biggest companies in Vermont? Cabot. That's correct. Good job. Okay, what else? Raise your hand. Yes.
Walmart.
Walmart. You can get food at Walmart. What would we call Walmart, Corey? What would we call Walmart? And
Retail.
Shaw's. And
Grocery store.
yes, grocery stores. So that's the category. Supermarkets or grocery stores? Brooke. Restaurants. Restaurants is a huge category. What's included in restaurants?
Everything.
Okay, raise your hand. Davey.
Everything that sells food that you eat.
Like what would be a category that would be included in restaurants?
Gourmet.
Raise your hand.
Uh,
Burger King. And what is Burger King? What do we call that? Fast food. Exactly. So fast food's included in restaurants. Anything else? Davey?
farming industry.
The farming industry. That is a big answer, right? We have tons of businesses that are related to the farming industry. Like what? What are some businesses? Yeah, Brooke. Beef and dairy. Yeah. What would be a business that might make their money in the farming industry? That's not just a straight up farm. John Deere. Excellent. Good. Anything else?
Taste.
Okay, what other categories do we have? What's another correct answer for this? How do we get our food here at the school? Corey.
Trucking.
Trucking, right? Where do the trucks come from when they're bringing it? What?
CNS.
CNS, that's a company. Great. Where are they coming from? In general, what is that called where they're coming from? Are they coming straight from the farm?
Factory.
A food factory, right? Good. In the food industry, yes. Food companies, food factories. Bro.
Food scientists.
Yes, food scientists. Good job. What does a food scientist do anyways?
Make food.
Bradley.
They go around and like you said with that coffee in that container over there. So they just went around and just got there so good that they just made it into their own product.
Great, great. Do you think it took a food scientist to make Skittles?
Yes.
Why?
No.
Because it's different.
It's not a regular food that you pick off a tree, right? Somebody had to create that formula, bring those ingredients together, and create that recipe.
I have a tree that grows Skittles.
Okay, that's great. Good. All right, we got supermarkets or grocery stores, the farming industry, restaurants, food scientists, food companies and factories, and we're going to wrap up food and move on to energy. Did you get all those?
Yep.
Well,
Great.
what are some companies that make their money off of our need for energy, Davey?
Oil industry.
The oil industry. That's a big one. Good job. What might be a job that you would have in a business that is in the oil industry? Right now? Davey?
Like oil.
Drilling for oil, right? Yeah. Good. What's another business that is part of the oil industry that we use like every single day? Callie. Gas stations. Good. Gas companies. Maybe oil refineries as well. Yeah. Yes. That's a local company, right? Nidos? They do oil and propane. Right? Yes.
Suburban.
Oh, Suburban's another one.
Solar.
Solar. Right? Solar power in the solar industry. Good one. Thank you. Brooke. Green Mountain Power. That's an electric company, right? Good.
My favorite, nuclear power.
Nuclear power plants. Good. What else? What other business makes their money off of our need for energy? Yes. Windmills, wind farms. Good. Bradley?
Electricians.
Electricians. Excellent. Good. And then any more? So we have wind farms, electric companies, the oil industry, natural gas and propane. Yes.
Water plants.
Yeah, so what do we call that when we're getting electricity out of water? Does anybody remember what we call that?
I think it's hydro something.
Yes. Good. Hydroelectric. Good. Hydroelectric. Excellent. And then don't forget about the coal mines, right? Which we don't have around here, but we do have a bunch in this country.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. So, in the olden days, did we have coal mines and would children work in them?
Yes. But not around here. We don't have coal deposits around here. I don't know.
Do they still make children work in them?
No. They pass labor laws so that they can't do that, right? Davey.
Coal
Mines, yes, that's what we were just talking about. Good job, guys. All right, good job. Let's move on. Do you get all those, Willow? Willow? Great. Make sure that you have all these answers written down in your study guide. All right, the clothing industry. We have tons of these. Yeah, Corey. Retail stores. Let me spell that for you.
It's R-E.
What is an example of a retail store? We're going to go around the class. Everyone's going to name one. Okay? What is a retail store where you can buy clothing? Shane. Levi's. Excellent. Any? Target. Good. Walmart. Land's End. Runnings. TJ Maxx. Ashley? Where's a place that you can buy clothes? Old Navy. Excellent. Oh, you took Bradley's. Bradley, what's another store where you can buy clothes? I'll accept that answer. I think you can get t-shirts and hoodies there, right? Yeah. A thrift store. Good. Usually a thrift store is different, Corey. Why is a thrift store different than a regular retail store? Willow. Previously owned. What else might be true about a thrift store, Brooke? Right? Yep.
Old stuff.
Yes, but what else is it different? We did talk about this, Bradley.
They sell it for less.
A discount. Okay, are they a regular business?
No.
Why are they different?
They sell new stuff.
No, why would they be different? Why is Twice Blessed or Goodwill different from TJ Maxx? Any guesses, Willow?
Because people have to drop off stuff for them.
Okay, so it's donated clothing, right? So the business is not buying clothing, they're getting it donated. Why? Why would people donate?
Oh.
Yes.
Charity?
Yes, charity. Good job, right? That is a non-profit organization, which means it's not a regular business and they're not trying to create profit for their shareholders, right? They're taking in donations and then they're giving it back to the community for a low price. And then all of the money that they make in that business, Corey and Davey, goes back into the business to help the community. So they're called a non-profit or not-for-profit organization. Good. Okay, moving on. So we have retail stores. What else? What other businesses make their money in the clothing industry? Designers. Good. Designers are part of what industry?
Fashion.
The fashion industry. That's a pretty answer. That's a pretty answer. Who else is part of the fashion industry? Let's name some jobs. Brooke. What other jobs are in the fashion industry? Only designers?
No.
Brooke? Makeup and hair. Models.
Influencers.
Influencers, good. Good answer. Anything else?
I still don't piercing.
Okay, stylists. We could say stylists.
Tailors.
Tailors.
Inspector.
What else? What do you see a lot of in the fashion industry?
Pictures. Models. Pictures.
Photographers, right? Advertising. Costumers. Online stores, that's a different category and that's awesome. Great answer. Online stores, it's a retail store, but it's online, so we're going to call it an online store.
People that
Raise your hand.
They kind of are like photographers. They're like they agree whatever the person did.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be called, but that's definitely part of it. Yeah, good. All right, we have, I think we hit it all. No, we didn't. Where did the clothes come from?
People.
Where did these pants come from? Thank you. Where does the cotton come from?
Farms.
Cotton farms. That's another correct answer. Good job. And then, where are these pants made? Stores. Bradley. In a factory, clothing factories. Where are there a lot of clothing factories? Is Walmart a clothing factory? China has a lot of clothing factories, and we do have a lot in this country as well. Good job. All right, we're moving on from clothes.
Don't forget about shoe stores.
We're moving on to travel.
You forgot about shoe stores.
Shoe stores?
Yeah.
All right, raise your hands to top.
Uber.
All right, for travel, we have Corey. Uber. Uber is related to what kind of service? Taxi. Limousine. Good. Off-roading. What would be included in off-roading travel? Saving.
ATVs.
That's not the answer I'm looking for now. Off-roading travel, Bradley.
Boats.
Okay. Boats, yachts, cruise ships, snowmobiles, what?
Honda.
Kawasaki. Okay, so that's off-road travel. Good.
Husqvarna.
All right, what's another huge industry in the travel industry?
Trains.
Oh, don't shout it out. Raise your hand.
Train.
Trains. And what is the biggest train company in the U.S., Stevie?
Amtrak.
Okay.
Amtrak. The train company. Chill out, man.
Okay, hold up. How about subway trains in cities?
Those are taxis.
New York City.
What can you tell me about a subway train in a
They're
city?
dirty.
What is it? What is it similar to something we have here?
No. Oh, we have what?
They have Uber.
Okay.
We have movers.
We have the mover, which is what?
Wellington just skipped.
Is that a business? No, it's a non-profit organization.
Body shops.
Yes. Okay, good. Now, what else are we talking about with travel? I think Davey, you said it a couple of times. It's the auto industry.
Yeah.
Auto industry is huge. Tons of companies make their money in the auto industry. Like what? Who makes money in the auto industry, Bradley?
Lamborghini.
Yes, and they are a what?
Company.
Don't shout it out. They're a car dealership. Okay, great.
They make tons of
Body shops, car mechanics.
companies.
Great. Good. Then we also have,
Airplanes.
what's another way you can get across country? Airplanes. Airline. Then we get the airline
Airport.
industry, right? Airline industry.
Insurance.
That's another answer.
Boating.
Insurance, travel insurance. Bradley.
Boating.
Boating. Boating is yachts, cruise
Didn't
ships,
say that.
and we missed
Wait.
what?
I was gonna say.
Okay, we missed bus companies. right?
Wait,
What?
say something.
We also missed bike shops. Were you gonna say that? Yeah, good answer, good answer. Okay, good. All right, and that wraps our review. Yes? Willow, do you have all the answers? Good job.
Miss Lovett.
You can check out somebody else's paper if you need
Nothing
to.
right now.
Yes.
Boeing. Not
Boating
boating.
is what?
Boeing.
All right, everybody stand up and stretch for a second. Stand up, stretch.
Boeing 747. Boeing.
Stand on one foot. Balance. Stand on one foot. Balance. Excellent. Do you guys want to come up here with me and do it? All right, just stand up then. Davey, stand up. Stand on one foot. Balance.
Chat. This is easy. Easy.
All right, good. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, sit down. We're gonna focus. We're gonna focus.
You're so aggressive.
Take a deep breath. Yo, take a deep breath. All right, now, no talking unless you raise your hand. Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna talk about money. Guys.
No.
So, raise your hand if you think you know a company that makes money off of our need and use for money. Please do not shout it out. Raise your hand if you have an idea. Thank you. You just gonna say something?
Yep.
Okay, well, so, what are you saying actually? Okay. But is the government a business?
No.
No. But it's not a business, right? So we're talking about businesses that make their money off of our need for money growth. Good. What is Venmo? What's the other one you said? Zelle?
Online banking.
Cash App.
Online banking.
And there's one more. There's one more of these. PayPal.
Oh yeah, I love PayPal.
Okay, somebody. Oh, you're not talking. Just raise your hand. Can anybody explain what these are and how they make money? Brooke. Good. So, Brooke has a new company. She's making
$20 million.
jewelry. I'm gonna buy some jewelry from Brooke on her online store, and I'm going to pay with Venmo. And because she's a business, they're going to take a small fee out of that transaction, and that's how they make their money. It adds up when you talk about millions and millions of transactions. Good answer. Davey.
Because it's a certain percentage fee because that's what it costs the company to use the credit card.
Well, I don't know if that's what it costs them, but that's what they're charging people, right? So what was that answer? That's a different answer. What kind of company? No? What kind of company? Credit cards. Who can explain to me how do credit card companies make money? Raise your hand. Brooke. Yes. Yes, that's correct. What's that called? What's that thing in the end of the month that you have to pay for? What?
Rent.
Nope.
Fee.
Yeah, there are fees in credit cards. Absolutely.
Oh.
Yes, but there's another thing that they charge you. No? Anybody know that? Know what it is? It's called interest. So, interest, it very simply works like this. Bradley borrows $1,000 from me, and and I charge him a certain percentage of that to pay back. Let's say it's
50%.
50%. That's crazy. That's really high. Okay, but 50%, then how much would he have to pay me back? 500 extra, right? So he borrows 1,000, I give him 1,000. I charge him 50% interest, which is ridiculous. That's really awful. Don't ever borrow money for something like that, right? 50% interest, then he has to give me back 1,500.
Yeah, I love giving away free money.
That's why I'm gonna let him borrow the money, so that I get that payment. And that's how credit cards work. They're letting you borrow that money so they can get that extra money back. That's how they make money.
Isn't that not literally for debit cards?
That's true. Debit cards are different than credit cards.
Debit is your own bank.
Oh, listen up. This is important.
Debit is your own bank. Credit is the bank where you borrow money.
Yes, exactly. Good, Shane. That's high school stuff. Good job.
See, you're real.
That's what we're doing in our high school class. Okay, so credit cards make their money off interest. And they are definitely a company that makes money off of our need for money. Right? Okay, what else? What other companies make their money off of our need for money? Thank you, Corey. Raise your hand next time. How does a bank make money? Oh, I should only hear Corey's voice right now. Thank you. Go ahead. How do banks make money?
You like store your money there. You like store your money there, and it can like take a little bit for the longest there.
Not exactly. Anybody else? How do banks make money? Are they just like being nice and letting you keep your money there?
No, they're ripping you off.
It's not ripping you off. It's a business. It's a business. Okay. So how do they make money?
Capitalism.
They charge you tax out of bank.
Raise your hand if you think you understand how banks make money. Nope, nobody does. Okay.
I don't know banks make money.
It's similar, guys. It's similar to how credit cards make money, right? So banks.
It's government. It's government.
Listen up. Banks also give loans. Davey wants to buy a motorcycle.
He doesn't
I
know.
do.
Right. Davey wants to buy a motorcycle. He goes to the bank. He says, "Can I borrow $15,000 to buy my motorcycle?" They say yes, but it will charge. I will charge you 15% interest. Then you look at the schedule and you think, does this make sense? I'm going to end up paying an extra $5,000 for the motorcycle once I pay back all these payments. Do I want to take out this loan or not? Right? So the banks make money the same way that credit cards do. They charge interest. They also take. Callie just put $10,000 in the bank into her savings account. Okay? They pay her a little tiny bit of interest, but is her money just sitting in the bank vault down at the bank? They're just sitting there in a pile of cash?
No.
Where is it? Brooke. I can't hear Brooke.
Mailbox.
Brooke.
Oh my God.
That's good. That's really good. Anybody have other ideas of where Callie's $10,000 is? Callie.
Good.
Nobody but Callie is talking right now. Go ahead.
Don't take me in like a little box.
A vault.
Yeah.
Yes.
A vault in a thing. I don't know.
Okay, so Callie put $10,000 in the bank, and Bradley put $100,000 in the bank. So in the bank, in the vault, is there a little pile of cash that says Callie and a little pile of cash that says Bradley?
No.
How does, no, raise your hand if you think you understand how it works. Go ahead. They do have those, but that's not where their money is. Davey.
So we'll have $110,000. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
They just have money up here to
Bradley can only take $100,000.
Right,
Callie can only take $10,000.
right. That's true.
Probably can be taking
That's true.
money, but it's the same.
That's true. But let me tell you,
You can't take my money.
they use that money to make other investments that they then make money off of.
They also make money.
Off of the investments. Does that make sense?
No, I'm saying that
So
they
if
actually
you go down, you can go down and get your money anytime from the bank. You know, they have money at the bank. But your money just doesn't sit in the bank. They use it to invest in the stock market and other things. Mortgages, other things. Yeah?
Or you get all the money by nothing.
Nice, Davey. Good plan. Okay, what else?
Can I go?
Sure.
Yeah, Corey. Only Corey. Did you raise your hand?
No.
Okay. Oh, who just said, can I go? I missed it. Okay. Anybody have any ideas? What's another idea? Who makes their money off of people's need for money? What do we got?
Wait, what?
Whose person is it their job to handle other people's money?
To handle all the people.
Yeah.
Your mom?
I can't hear. A lawyer, yeah, that's close.
A parent?
Not a parent, yeah, that is their job. How about an accountant? Have you heard of accountants? Have you heard of an accountant?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Davey is one of them.
Davey's dad and his business, he probably has an accountant who keeps track of all the money and helps him at tax time. Bookkeeper, right? You can call these guys bookkeepers as well. Okay, who else? Who else deals with money? Another answer, listen up, is private lenders. Okay? A private lender is a person like me. It can be anybody. It can be a group of people. It can be me and Shane. That we have a bunch of money and we are willing to lend it out. So we're like a bank, except for that we make up our own terms. That's called a private lender. Callie.
Can you give me $5 right now then?
For what?
And
Money.
she'll pay you $10.
Yeah.
Yes. So if I got that, I would look at Callie's job, her income,
You don't have a job?
her ability to pay me back. And if I felt like, yeah, right.
I have $5 in my locker right now. You should give it to me. I will give $5 and then she will give me 10. Yeah.
I will.
So if she does, then you'll make $5. And if she doesn't, then you might not get your money.
Let's try that with $10 million.
All right, good. Let's focus. Okay, I have a couple more answers for you. We have cryptocurrency. Have you guys heard of crypto?
I like kryptonite. Bitcoin. I like kryptonite. Bitcoin. That's. I thought. Did you know?
Okay. Does anybody know how cryptocurrency works?
Coins? Do you have coins?
You like give me money and
Can you raise your hand? Thank you, Corey.
You mean like pay the money and then your money gets bigger and you take it back out.
Right. Or it can go down. Okay.
People
Well,
buy them and then the cost of them goes.
right. You know what's funny about cryptocurrency? It's just imaginary. It's a scam, yeah. It doesn't exist, really. It's an idea.
What about Bitcoin?
It's an idea.
Wait.
And it's a digital currency, but it doesn't actually have any value, which means it could be worth this much if everybody says it's worth this much, or then it could be worth 0.
It can be worth this much.
Right? Cryptocurrency is interesting. It's a whole topic. It's a whole class. But it is something that deals in money. It's a business that deals in money. Okay, we have one more kind of related to cryptocurrency. There's a place in New York City called Wall Street, and they deal with a certain industry. Does anybody know what that is?
Disney.
Where's Wall Street in New York City. Have you heard anything about it? Okay, so crypto, you're talking about you can invest in it. You might make money, you might lose money. There's the whole market. I know it is gambling, right? But it's a whole market that has to do with this. What's it called?
It's called a casino.
Oh my gosh, you guys are right.
It's
called
casino.
the stock market. Please write that down.
Oh, the stock market stock.
It's quite what do we call the stock?
Can I buy stocks?
I go there all the time.
Can I buy shares?
How old do you have to be to buy stock?
18. So if you start investing when you're 18, if you invest $100 a month into the stock market, there's no guarantees with the stock market. It's not like a bank that your $10,000 is just going to sit in and that you guarantee get that back. It might drop to zero, right? If you invest in my brand of hoodies, and I go out of business, then your stock is worthless. Or I could make $1 billion and then your stock goes up. You're owning part of a company, so you are kind of gambling on that company. There are no guarantees in the stock market. But if you invest long term in the stock market and you just take $100 and you put it in the stock market, you will probably make $1 million by the time you're my age. If you start young, you will make $1 million, and you don't have to do any work to do that. By investing, you can make a lot of money. It's a smart thing to do. Yeah? Yes. I should only hear Shane. Thank you.
I know this is all over a word question, but exactly how well, not exactly.
You never asked someone that question. Okay. But somebody else said something else about a business that makes money off of money, and I want you to say it again. Davey. Yes. The other class came up with this too, and I love this answer so much because it's true. Casinos and gambling.
I said casinos.
Do we consider casinos and gambling to be ethical?
Yeah.
What is ethical, anyways?
No, I was just afraid.
Do we consider it to be
Morally good.
what's that?
Big
Morally good. Thank you, Willa. Good. Do we consider it to be morally good? You guys,
He's cursing. He's
how does a casino make money off of people?
People lose it.
Right. Okay. So give me $10 right now, and you might win 100.
And then they take your money because they're rip-off. I'm not giving you.
So that's where the morally good or ethical question comes in.
Because they rip us off.
Right. But we have scratch tickets that are run by like state governments, and that is still gambling, right? But there's some ethical standards there. Right. Okay. Great job. Great job. Make sure you have all of these answers written down. Okay. Take a minute to make sure you have them all written down. We have lenders, crypto, and the stock market. Thanks. Online payments. You can call these online payment apps.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not getting that?
Oh, not for you. It's okay. Okay. We call these online payment apps. Credit cards, casinos, and gambling. Accountants, bookkeeper. We have. So stand up, go across the room and check somebody else's paper and make sure you have the same things on your paper as they do.
And I'm taking tiny with
Go.
Yeah.
take a walk.
Go back to base.
Oh yeah. Very good back.
Now some.
Last time.
Alright, great work. Put your exam back into your folder. Let's put it away.